Welcome to Amazing Quiz. Today we're playing a game of Guess the Country Size Showdown. I'll show you 40 pairs of countries and you have to guess which country is bigger. For every correct answer, you will get 10 points. And at the end, you'll see who you truly are. Let's get quizzical with Amazing Quiz. Question number 1. Which country is bigger? China or the United States? The answer is the United States. Next up, the United States and Australia? The United States is bigger. Which country is bigger between Australia and Madagascar? Madagascar is smaller. What about Madagascar and France? Madagascar is slightly bigger. Next, France and India. India is bigger. India and South Africa. India is nearly 3 times bigger. South Africa and Egypt? South Africa is the bigger country. What about Egypt and Spain? Egypt is almost double the size of Spain. Which country is bigger? Spain is bigger. Next, Italy and Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is a little bit bigger. Ivory Coast and Brazil. Brazil is much larger. What about Brazil and Iran? Brazil is about 5 times bigger. Next up, Iran and Costa Rica. Iran is much larger. Which country is bigger between Costa Rica and Vatican City? Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. What about Mexico and Indonesia? It's close, but Mexico is slightly bigger. Indonesia or Nigeria? Indonesia is bigger. Next, Nigeria and Ukraine. Nigeria bigger. Which country is bigger between Ukraine and Russia? Russia is the largest country in the world. Thailand and Philippines. Thailand is bigger. Philippines or Vietnam? Vietnam is bigger. What about Vietnam and Singapore? Vietnam is much larger. Next, Singapore and Monaco. Monaco is the second smallest country in the world after Vatican City. Which country is bigger between Panama and Croatia? Panama is bigger. What about Croatia and Slovakia? Croatia is bigger. Next, Slovakia and Chile. Chile is much bigger. Chile and Turkey. It's close, but Turkey is slightly bigger. Turkey and Venezuela. The answer is Venezuela. What about Venezuela and Sudan? Sudan is over double the size. Sudan and South Sudan. Sudan is nearly 3 times larger. Next, we have South Sudan and Finland. South Sudan is almost double the size of Finland. Finland and Poland. Finland is a little bit bigger. Poland and the United Kingdom. Well, Poland is bigger. What about the UK and Japan? The bigger country is Japan. Next, Japan and South Korea. Japan is nearly 4 times as big as South Korea. So what about South Korea and North Korea? North Korea is bigger. Next, we have North Korea and North Macedonia. North Korea is much larger. Next up, North Macedonia and its neighbor Serbia. Serbia is much larger. What about Serbia and Jordan? Jordan is a little bit larger. Next, Jordan and Peru. Peru is more than 10 times bigger. What about Peru and Canada? Canada is the second largest country in the world after Russia. That's all for our quiz today. What score did you get? Let us know in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun. See you later.